let's flip the script. Society may tell us that aging is a setback, but I am here to tell you that it is your ultimate superpower. As a woman over 45, you have got something that can't be taught. Wisdom, resilience, a spark that is more vibrant than ever. And in this video, I'm going to uncover 5 steps that just demonstrate that age is your biggest asset and how to fully own it. For anyone new to this channel, hi, I am Tanya. I am a rapid transformational therapist and coach, and I empower women over the age of 40 to truly love themselves and live in their authentic self, and in so doing thrive in whichever phase of life they may find themselves. So let's get started. The first step, it's about life experience equals wisdom. One of the most powerful aspects of life is that you have accumulated a vast number of experiences. You have navigated easy stuff, difficult stuff, really hard stuff. And as a result, you have learned, you have grown, and you know what worked, what didn't work, what you could have done quicker, faster, what you could have done to give yourself more joy and fulfillment throughout the process, rather than just navigating the experience. So you're no longer guessing what works for you, what doesn't. You've already figured out a lot of that stuff. Now, what advice would you have liked to give yourself to your younger self, or maybe a colleague or a friend or one of your children? What would you want to sort of like share with them to help them navigate their life in a smoother, kind of easier way? And that is absolutely priceless. So wisdom cannot be underestimated. The second is unshakable resilience. As I mentioned, we have navigated easy and difficult situations and circumstances, and we have learned and grown. And through that, we have shown grit, determination, resilience. We have shown up for ourselves and for others in our lives. And as a result, we have created a raft of evidence and proof of the situations that we've managed to overcome. And that is experience that is never going to go away, but you need to sort of like celebrate it and recognize it. And as a result, give yourself a wee pat on the back and celebrate that you are showing up for yourself every single day of your life, no matter how tough or difficult things might have been. You have shown up, you've woken up, taken another breath, faced the day and dealt with whatever came your way. So this is where that is strength that is really, it's worth sort of self-reflecting, maybe journaling, and sort of like when things start surfacing and maybe being tough again, go back and see all the stuff that you've overcome, how resilient you've actually been, and see it for the superpower that it truly is. The third step is that confidence is rooted in self-awareness. I'm going to say that again. Confidence is rooted in self-awareness. As we've navigated life, we have become to know who we truly are. We recognize what works for us, what doesn't work for us, and in so doing, we're not constantly seeking external approval. We can look inwards and we can sort of like see the lessons and the situations that we've navigated, and we can, through that self-awareness, actually feel confident that we've accomplished in life the things that we have accomplished. Now, because we're getting clearer on what works for us, what doesn't work for us, what we've learned, then we're also starting to feel more authentic. We are feeling more confident to say no to things, to create healthy boundaries in our lives, and in so doing, protect our well-being, because it is so important that we need to fill our cup, our energy, give ourselves the oxygen mask in order for us to be able to get through the day And in so doing, demonstrate to ourselves that we are self-aware. We're listening to what does our body need? What are we feeling? What are we thinking? What are the habits and behaviors that we're actually doing? And how are they actually helping us? And this is where we can use affirmations, or we can use meditation, relaxation, visualization. There's so many tools and exercises that you can do to truly ground you and make you more self-aware, and affirm that I trust in myself. I know that I am doing the best that I can do, and I am bringing my light and spark into the world. Whatever you want that affirmation to actually be for you. But that self-awareness is something that comes with age and with time, that we start to acknowledge that in ourselves. Step number 4 is that we have the power to reinvent ourselves. So you have the power to reinvent yourself as well. So age is not a barrier. It is a launch pad. As I've said, you've gained all this experience, this wisdom, and you've got this resilient and grit. You've gone through tough stuff. So reinventing yourself and finding what your true passion, what lights your heart and soul and makes you smile. And once you want to give more into the world, that you want your spark to shine out into the world. And as a result, you pursuing that passion, that interest, that hobby, showing up into the world as the true authentic you, that has got ripple effects. And it is never too late to be able to pivot your career if that's what you want, but not everyone needs to pivot. I did it. I was in my 50s and I decided that no, I no longer wanted to work on large transformational projects as an accountant. I wanted to see impact straight away. I didn't want to wait 3-4 years for a big multi-year project to deliver its outcomes. I wanted to see tangible results straight away. And that's why I chose to go into coaching. And through the hypnotherapy training that I've done, it's truly magic. And you see transformations unfold within a 2-hour period as the client gets all the insights and the breakthroughs. And as in doing so, you can actually pivot your career, but it is not a must. But you can reinvent yourself. You can slow down, reduce your hours if financially you're in a position to do so, and do what's going to make your heart sing, what you're going to wake up energized and revitalized and go to sleep with a massive big grin on your face. So reinvention is something that most of us later on in life is something that we're willing and happy to embrace. And as I mentioned briefly, step number 5 is the ripple effect of influence. On a daily basis, we're impacting people in a positive and a negative way by the way that we show up in the world and how we communicate and engage with people. But as we gain age and wisdom and resilience, our actions are demonstrating into the world. People can actually see how we're showing up, how we're living, how we are feeling within our body, because our body language is one of the biggest kind of clues that everyone can sort of like pick up on. So this is where at the age of 45 and beyond, you can become a role model for others. You may have been a role model from an earlier age, but certainly by the age of 45, you've gained so much wisdom, so much resilience, and you have shown up for years. You've got that proof and backup of evidence of you turning up and you showing up and you giving into the world. So this is where you get the opportunity to share those experiences with people, whether it is through a casual kind of conversation with a friend, a colleague, a family member, or whether it is through volunteering work, or just even having a conversation with a stranger, standing in a queue in a coffee shop or at the supermarket, wherever you may actually be, or taking a walk around a park and just striking up a conversation with someone. You can actually share life experiences and insights that you've actually gained, and that can have a massive ripple effect. Just saying a hello and saying something nice and cheerful and kind to someone, that can have a massive ripple effect. So I truly believe that age is our superpower and we shouldn't downplay it. And this is where, if we embrace it and see it for the true gift that it is, because we've got to live beyond the age of 40. We're at the 45 and beyond. I'm 52. And for those of you watching, you may be older, you may be younger. You can have such an impact in life if you truly sort of like embrace it and you truly sort of learn and grow through the experience. So let me know in the comments below, what have you experienced and shared in life? What have you reinvented? How many times have you reinvented yourself? Have you embarked on a new career? Have you embarked on a new hobby? Share. Let everyone on the kind of feed below know, and let's share within the community. So if this topic, if my vibe resonated, if you found this useful, please like and subscribe. And if you want to share with someone else that might find this content benefit, please share it with them. So I truly believe age is our superpower, and we want to sort of like create a community of thriving, empowering and encouraging women, that we are supporting each other. So go out and seize the day. Have the most amazing day, whatever you're doing. And remember, there's always choices in life, so choose wisely. Bye until the next one.